Hello ladies and gents, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm back again for another new year of crafting. Just let me, move my camera so it's straight. And the first thing I'm going to show you is a paper crafting tutorial. Kind of. I'm going to do it very basic. I've got this idea from a lady's channel and the channel name is Papercraft Button. I've not watched her loads, so I couldn't tell you her first name, so I do apologise, but I'll leave a link below to where I saw her make this. May have been made somewhere else, I don't know, but that's where I saw it. And I've taken her idea and I've adapted it slightly for myself. She did have a clasp fastening which she made out of a strip of cardstock and then hooked onto a button, but I wanted this area here free for decoration, so I have closed mine with magnets. And then another adaptation on her design is that I have strengthened mine here down these two sections and over the small flaps at the top, because I've used magnets. I just wanted, you know, and it was going to get pulled up and on this area. That's the reason why I, chose to reinforce it. So basically how I've decorated it, this is 250 GSM cardstock and I have matted over with a good quality paper stack. I've got both of them from the range, I'll show you them in a minute. And then I've used a Marianne design die cut, which I have cut two and sandwiched them together. And in between the two, I've got a vintage image that I've got for free from Pinterest. And I've just put it on foam dots and put it on the front and it's slightly raised. And then I did punch two holes either side and fed ribbon through and just left it dangling there with the little, what I call a sailor cut, and put two little bows. Front and back to finish it off nicely because I don't have a crocodile, so I have to use this. And now I do struggle when it's thick paper. I struggle. It's really hard, so it doesn't always do a very neat hole. Hence the bows. You know, if you make a mess, cover it up with a bow or a flower. So that's what I've done. But what you could do to adapt it further, if you don't have a good strong hole punch, is just literally just glue the ribbon strand straight onto there, and then put a flower or a bow. So there you go. Uses, right? Racks, gifts. It's a gift bag. Use it for what you like. And it's just pretty. It's a gift in itself. So I'm going to quickly show you how to fold it. So you get a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Here's one I folded earlier, which has just got slightly teared, but never mind, doesn't matter. And scoreboard if you've got one. If not, use a ruler and a blunt instrument. So you're going to score it, first of all. You're going to score it at, as I say, this one's already scored. Oh, we're going for blurry. We're scoring it at a 1/2 inch, 5 inch, 7 inch and 11.5 inch. Okay, so 1/2 inch, 5 inch, 7 inch, 11.5 inch. Then you turn it and you score again at 2.5 and 9.5. Okay, I don't know why it's going blurry, I do apologise. Right, and then you fold over all of your folds and burnish them. Okay, put them all over, all of them, and burnish them with your bone folder, like so. Okay, now here's one I did earlier. Now, what you need to do is, the small flaps there, you need to tape down. Okay, and then I've already done this one, and I'm just going to show you what we're doing here. We're constructing the concertina fold there, which is the side gusset of the bag. So this is how you do it. So this is your short end, because your 1/2 inch flaps that you folded over are the top of the bag. Okay, so this is the side. These are the short sides. So you fold that over, and then you've got these score lines here. So what you need to do is you need to get this score line here that goes down the centre. Let's see if I can just zoom in slightly. This score line here, which goes all the way down the centre, you need to lift it up and you're going across and you're folding it against this edge here. You can see there, look, I've already done mine so that you can see which direction I'm going in. okay, like so, and then, you know, your fold is on the inside, okay, so then you push it down with your fingers, and then you do the other side. So this is the centre score line, again you're lifting it up and you're meeting it to the edge there, and inside there is where your fold is, so you push that down with your finger, okay, and then you've got your flaps like a beak. So then where you need to tape is these sections here, okay, these sections, and then you leave in the middle section and the small triangle just adjacent to the middle section, you're leaving that free. So I'm just going to show you how I've taped it really quickly. I'm just using the nearest thing I've got to hand. Hardened paper crafters are probably screaming because I'm using cheap tape, but I have made a few of these, and with the matting and layering that you do to strengthen it, this tape will do. If you're using, you can use wet glue, whatever you prefer. I just don't have patience for wet glue. I don't have patience for a right lot. Don't have the patience to wait for things to dry. I want everything yesterday. So here you should be able to see where I'm taping so that you know where to go. And then, like I say, this is just the basic construction, and the decorating is totally a matter of personal preference. So there you go. You can see there where I've taped. Okay, and then you're leaving these 3 sections because that's the centre fold. That's where you folded up. So you just got these, and you just take your tape off. As I say, I'll leave a link below to where I learnt this technique from, and then you could perhaps, you know, if my explanation's not terribly clear, I'm not a paper crafter, then you could go over and watch her tutorial. So when you've taken all your tape off, fold to that long fold there, and then just press down where you know your tape is, and voila, there you go. Okay, so you fold it together like so. Now, as you're going, the natural fall of the design, just let that gusset just pop in, just a little bit. Okay, you don't want to be creasing it, but it does kind of like go in that direction itself anyway. So that's the basic construction, and that's your basic bag. So you would then mat it. I've matted it on there, and I have mat this top section here, and then just gone over a couple of inches there, and then you would put your holes in the top and feed your ribbon through, and then decorate it however you like. As I say, this is mine that I have done. I'm going to be doing quite a few because I am in a heck of a lot of swaps next year. I signed up to a lot of one-on-one swaps with a lot of my friends and followers on Facebook, so I've got about 2 a month to do. Sometimes 3 a month to do for every month for the whole of next year. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on handmade things that are suitable for your racks and swaps, and yeah, hopefully giving you some inspiration on lots and lots of handmade bits and bobs for those ladies that like to swap, or just for gifts. And as I say, things like this that you can embellish things with as well. Alright, so I hope that was useful. I'll leave a link below to the original tutorial where I learnt to do it, so you can see the full design. Perhaps you'd prefer it with the paper clasp. Go and have a look. So there you go, thanks for watching, take care and bye for now.